Hi everyone, don't know if you can see me or not. It looks as though I have got a blank screen on my laptop. I'm just going to refresh it to see if I can see the preview. And there we are. So, hello, if anybody's watching. Welcome to my Friday morning stream. Hope everybody's okay, wherever you are in the world. Hope everybody's doing really well. And so today we are going to attempt to colour in this gorgeous mermaid from Color N Chics, also known as Deria Draws. I won't be disrespectful and butcher her surname. So I'm going to try and do something with this gorgeous image. And as you see, I have got my palette and my water brushes. So I'm going to be using my Arteza 120 set of pencils. So this could actually work out really well, or it could go horribly wrong, one of the two. But we'll have a play anyway and see what we can come up with. Okay. So we'll start off with her skin tone, and for that I have picked out, for the lightest to the darkest, I have picked out 3 pencils. So I have got Peaches and Cream, I have got Apricot, and I have got Coral. And what I'm going to do, rather than go directly onto the paper, but I've printed this off on my 160 gram cardstock, but rather than go directly on the paper, I am going to do it on my aquarelle board and then use it like a paint. So what I'll do, I'll just put, and I do apologise, I hope my camera is not shaking. Only I've got it clipped to my board, and my board's moving, so I'm just hoping it doesn't look shaky on the screen, but if it does, I do apologise if I make anybody motion sick. So there's the 3 colours on my board, and this is going to be quite interesting as well because obviously the image is already coloured there. So whether that will make any difference as to how the colour presents itself, we shall just see. Right, so I shall zoom in a tiny bit. So first of all, what I'll do, I'll get the coral and I will pop it in some of the shadows. What size brush do I get? What size brush do I get? I think I'll get this one. Just using a wee rag here just to wipe off any excess water from the brush. So that's not worked because there's still loads coming out. Oh dear, 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 dear. So pick up some of the coral, the pigment, and then we'll put it in some of the darker bits. I think there's too much water on that brush again as well. And just pop a bit of shade in. Now this is going to look really horrendous. I think, to start with. I'm not used to these either, so like I say, it could be a total disaster. But I do like to play with art stuff, so. And I haven't used watercolours in the longest time at all, so I'm just sort of mapping out here where the darkest bits are to go, according to Daria's page as well. She has helped. Just putting where the grayscale, putting where the shadows should go. Like I say, I don't know how this is going to turn out anyway, because of the colours that's already down on the page. But it's just a nice little experiment, and if everything goes horrendously wrong, I can always print it off again. So I hope everybody is doing okay today. What kind of weeks everybody had. I've been quite busy. Oh, morning, Leslie. Oh, don't worry about the internet. It's fine. Out with your control, isn't it? Oh, hi, Foxglove. Thanks for joining. She was already coloured. The image is available. I'll pop the links in the description after the stream. She's available from Color N Chics Etsy shop, and it was already a coloured image. So I printed it off in colour, the line work, so it was already there for you. She has got it available in it is available in the normal black and white line work as well, but grayscale. But this was just a coloured image. Thought I'd try it, something different. Like I say, I'm just putting the darkest shade in the shadows just at the moment. So it is looking very strange. I'm just mapping out where I'm wanting my shadows to go. According to the grayscale. So I'm really tired today. I had such a busy day yesterday. It was my daughter's birthday. So I was getting organised for that. And we had quite a few family visits, which was lovely. All socially distanced and protected up against the COVID, etc, etc. So it was absolutely lovely to see. It was lovely for her to see her grandparents and that as well, and her aunties, and it was lovely. I really enjoyed it, but also busy and so non-stop really. She was so excited that it was her birthday, and getting lots of presents and things, so it is exhausting at times. I'm no spring chicken, so right, so we'll go in with the next lightest shade now, which was Apricot. I'll just try and blend some of that in. Oh, that weather doesn't sound very good, Leslie. You're having storms and things again, are you? It was actually a beautiful day here yesterday. A bit different today though. Weather-wise, it's still quite warm, but very dull. Oh, yours are growing up, Leslie, are they? Oh, mine's growing, even though she's only 9, she's growing up too quickly. It's very hard sort of these days. What paper am I using? I am using, it's 160 GSM cardstock. It is buckling a little bit there, and maybe putting too much water on there. I'll have to, again, I'll pop that down in the description. It's from Amazon UK. Obviously based in the UK, so that's where it's from. Just 160 GSM, just printer paper. I don't think it's anything special, but does the job. It's usually just really good with pencils. I find it good with pencils, just normal pencils, with the dry media. This is the first sort of more or less I've not done watercolours for a long time. I'm not very what would you say, not very adept at it. Just like playing. I don't know if I'm liking this now, to be honest. Oh, I think we'll carry on. We'll keep going and see how it goes, I think. I just don't like the paper. I don't like the paper crinkling up. I'm not used to doing it with dry pencil. I'm just trying to get this to blend. Whereabouts in the world are you, Foxglove? I know Leslie's in Oz, in Australia. Are you from Oz as well? just trying to blend these shadows in. Round her nose there. And I think I'll need to put a little bit more of the apricot down. I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see on the camera my paper's buckling. My brush isn't actually all that wet to be fair. And maybe not letting it dry enough between the layers. Maybe my mistake, rookie mistake. So you can see her cheeks buckling. Definitely not watercolour paper, this. And I think the actual ink is getting smudged as well with the water, so it's making it look a little bit muddy. Maybe should have stuck to dry pencils for this one, but never mind. You live and learn, don't you? So I'm just winging this. I've no idea the colour palette or anything what I'm wanting to do. So yeah, just winging it. My usual colouring with Lou, my usual wing. So has anybody else been colouring mermaids for Mermay? This will be my third one, I think. Because I've done the Mystic Art Mirrors one, and I did a Hannah Lynn one as well in my own time. Can't beat a bit of Hannah Lynn. Well, can't beat a bit of Color N Chics either. So yeah, that's the trouble. I love all these artists, and then I'm just so spoiled for choice which ones to do. So I just keep wiping the excess water off the brush. It's actually quite good with watercolours because you can reactivate them on the paper, but I think that's what the problem is. I'm putting too much water on the paper because it's buckling. But hey ho, we'll carry on, see how far we get. So there, see, I don't know. The light's not very great in here again today. Like I say, it's all murky outside. The sun is trying to come out, but... Oh, no problem, Foxglove. Bye for now. Thanks for popping in. Hope to see you again next time. Right, I'll try and put... Sorry if I'm shaking that. And try and pop a light on, see if that helps. See if that helps brighten up this. Don't know, is that looking any better, people? People watching? I don't think it's made a difference, has it? I can't tell a difference. Oh, there we go. Sorry, just checking the light in again. Yep, I think that'll do. That's better. Right, so whilst that's drying a little bit, right, I don't know. Oops, I don't know where I've put my water brush now. Oh, there it is. While that's drying a little bit, I shall move down to here. And again, we'll go in with some coral in the darkest areas. And what I might try and do actually, I'll maybe try and go in with the pencil and then see how that works rather than on the palette. I don't know if I need more water to blend out or how it will go, but I will give it a try. They actually go down really nice on this paper. Like I say, I'll have to see what happens when I come to blend it out. See if it's better on the paper rather than on the palette. I prefer that actually. Prefer actually going onto the paper. Right, I think we'll do that. And going forward. Yep, I think that looks a lot smoother. So then we'll go in then with the apricot. So these pages are by Daria. She is doing an event in her Facebook group, obviously for Mermaid. So there's this and I think another 3 absolutely gorgeous images. So I will just show you the rest of the images. You've probably seen them because they were in my video for my May bag. So right, so I'll just come out a little bit. Oh, right, so we have got the Parisian Mermaid, and again this one's available with coloured ink, or just the usual grey scale. And then we have also got Crabs and Mermaids. So this is available in these are available in a 4-pack from Derria's Etsy store, and I will pop the link in the description. And then finally we've got Ocean Breeze, and again this is available in colour as well as grayscale. They're absolutely stunning. I was sort of spoiled for choice. Then obviously as my favourite colour is purple, I thought I'd get this one done and attempt to do this. So I will zoom it in again. So we've got, oh, nearly made a boob there. The coral, so I was working with apricot, wasn't I? So just pop in a nice layer of apricot on here. And again, you don't really have to be so precise as you do in the watercolours. And I've lost my brush again. Oh, I'm not having a... Oh, there we go. Gonna say I'm totally unprepared for this stream today. So we'll just always keep dabbing the water off if you find there's too much water on your brush, which I think there is at the minute. We'll just activate that. And then obviously once it's dry, I think we could maybe go in and just layer up and put a few more layers in and layer up. So we'll go back to our face here. Oh, that's kind of dry, so I've got the apricot. I'll just put some here because I don't like the way this is quite harsh here. I want to try and blend it out a little bit around her nose. I think it's a bit too dark there, a bit too harsh. In the same round her chin area and her lips, so we'll go in with the apricot just to tone that down a little bit. So has anybody been watching any good TV just lately as well? I've just been catching up on a few movies I think that I had on my list. I watched a very strange one the other last week, I think it was, called Brightburn. I don't know if anybody's heard of it. It was like a child, it was a bit like Superman, but in a kind of twisted kind of way. Because it was like a child, it obviously fell to earth, to a couple that couldn't have children. So very similar to Superman, but like I say, it was quite twisted. So and it really wasn't for the faint-hearted either. It was quite gory in places as well, which I didn't think it would have been, but yeah, it certainly was. It was a good watch. I quite enjoyed it. And I started watching The Haunting of Bly Manor as well, on Netflix. But I had to turn it off because my daughter came in the room when I was watching it, and I obviously didn't want her to see any of the scary bits. Oh, that's pilling my paper there. I've not let that dry. There's still streaks in it that I want to try and get rid of, but I think the paper's getting too saturated. I suppose I could get my hairdryer out on it. I've seen that done before, but I think again that crinkles the paper as well. So I maybe should have stuck to dry media today, I think, until I'm a bit more used to watercolours. So, oh, I need to do the peaches and cream down here. I never did that, did I? I don't think I've done that on the... I don't think I've done that on her face either. So this, with it being the lighter shade, sort of want it in all the highlights. And then if we have to, we can always go back in and deepen up the shadows later on. Now, I don't know, I can't gauge if she's actually under the water. I don't know whether to do her actually under the water or if she's just popping her head out of the water and she's just happens to have this big fish on her shoulder instead of a parrot. Because that looks as though that could be like the water, the ripples in the water. So just activating this, and then we'll let that dry and we'll go back in with the coral again, just to deepen up the shadows a little bit. Hi, if there's new people coming in the stream, hi, thank you for popping in. I hope you're all doing well. And come and watch me play with watercolours and make a complete mess. But I'm having fun, so who cares? So Right, so there's our face, so we'll just let that carry on and dry. So I'll have a go with this hair. I don't really think it needs much doing to it, to be honest. Now, what colours do I go for? Purples, and is this purple already there? Purple and blue. I'll maybe go for a light blue, I think. What have we got here? Well, we've actually got maybe try the periwinkle blue, I think, if I can find it. Oh, it's just right there. I've still got these in the tin. They're not in a pencil case or anything, so yeah, so we'll try with Periwinkle Blue A068. So we'll just try with that. We'll just pop a wee bit in there. And we'll see what it's like once it's activated. See if we need any darker tones in with it. And we'll probably not get the definition of the hairs with the watercolours. So I don't know why I'm doing my flicking motion. Just habit when I do hair. So we'll see what this. We'll see what this comes out like once it's activated. So yeah, I think the actual purple itself is, the actual ink is activating here. From my printout, my printer ink. Oh, it is. You can see it there. It's actually spreading with the water. I didn't put any colour down on that section there, and the purple's spreading. I think that's actually a bit light, but I suppose it's got to be light for the highlights. So what's been happening everybody's week? Nothing much has been happening here, like I say, apart from my daughter's birthday. Another stressful week working from home. But I've got over it, I've done it, it's done again, thankfully. I've got it all to look forward to again next week, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm just less said about that one here the better. But you can probably tell I'm really happy at my work. Not. I'd rather be able to do something with all this colouring. So if anybody knows how to earn money from colouring, please let me know. Please share. I'd love to be able to do it. This is my absolute love at the moment, is all the colouring. So, well, it has been for the past 4 years. Like I say, I just wish I could make some money. Oh, hi Leslie. Oh dear, you got booted. Glad you managed to come back. I was just waffling on about my lovely job. Not. Just how I'm happy at my work, and I just want to make some money from my colouring. So if anybody's got any ideas, like I say, please let me know. Oh, I think this was a bit of a mistake, because all the ink in her hair, the ink that's already there on the page is moving. My ink in my printer is obviously not water resistant then. So I've popped a bit of periwinkle blue in her hair there. Let me actually do that up the top as well. It is quite light, this periwinkle, actually. Maybe could have picked a different one. Apologies if you can hear any banging in the background. Noisy neighbours. Don't know what they're doing. They're just making a racket. Oh, thanks very much, Leslie. Can you see it okay? I've actually had to put the light over the top today again because of the bad weather. Well, not bad, it's just very dull. And like you say, I'm just having a play here anyway today. I'm hoping she turns out okay. Like I say, I haven't got any clue what colours to do or anything, or any colour palette in mind or anything like that. I'm just winging it. Yep, that face is dried now, so we'll get back onto her face while the hair dries. I'll pop a bit more coral down here, I think. Try and make her look a little bit edgy as well if I can. I'll probably not be able to achieve that, but we shall give it a go. I'm not so keen on this harsh line here. I think I've been a bit too heavy-handed there. We'll have to let that dry again. I think that looks a bit better. Hopefully. Let that dry again and then we'll go with the lighter colours and try and blend that in. So for her lips, I think we shall do, oh, that's a nice colour. We've got the burgundy and the wine red and the, do her, oh, sorry for that clank, that's my pencil tin. I'm just, it's completely not organised today. And I want all these colours, and I'm probably right down at the bottom. Yeah. Trust me to put right down the bottom. So we've got wine red. Wine red is the deepest. And I've got kind of an eggplant purple and a burgundy. Mind you, I don't really need no, I think we shall do it. What have we got? I think a burgundy will be too heavy. I'll try lavender. So we'll do lavender. A light layer of lavender. So get the water brush. And then I'll go in and maybe put that in her eye as well. Probably could do to sharpen. Maybe put a bit of lavender in her hair as well. And then I don't know, what colours would the fish be? Would it be kind of like a brownie colour or an orangey colour? So I've got wine red. So I'll just go in and deepen up these sections of her lips here. activate with the water brush. And blend in. And I might just do a bit of lavender in her eye as well. I might just actually go back in over with normal Arteza pencils just to put a bit more detail in at some point. So I'll pop a bit of lavender in her hair as well. Mix it in with the periwinkle. I think you have to kind of have a bit of patience with watercolour, because you kind of have to wait for the drying time and everything, don't we? To be honest, I've not really got a lot of patience. Well, I must have, as with pencils. Pencils tend to take a bit of practicing and getting used to, don't they? Right, so we'll try and do flicking motions with the water brush. Try and get this lavender colour activated as well. This month's flying by again as well. I just can't believe it's the 14th. It's nearly halfway through the month again. Just time seems to just disappear. It really does. All my plans I had in my April bag, it doesn't look as though I'm going to get round to them all again, unfortunately. But I suppose it's better in a way to have a lot to choose from, so you're not limiting yourself. But then I just feel really bad when I don't get round to everything, doing everything that I hoped I would, but time is not going to be on my side again, I don't think. for this month. There's too many beautiful pictures to colour, and unfortunately not enough time. There never is. In these sort of few hours, when my daughter's at school, these just fly by as well. You seem to think, oh great, I've got 6 hours. Well, especially on a Friday, I've got 6 hours and I've got peace and quiet. Nobody's going to bother me. I can get lots of things done that I want to do, and then it just goes quick as a flash. And I'm finding that now as well, sort of in the evenings, when my daughter's in bed, and I tend to pick my colouring up again. And then I just sort of get into it, and I look at the clock and it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and it's like, oh, we really need to go to sleep, really need some sleep, but you know, I can't be bothered. But then again, that goes by so quickly. I put her to bed at 8 o'clock. Like I say, I get my colouring out, and the next thing I know, it's about 11, and I've hardly done a smidge on it. Right, that's kind of building up nicely in there. It's the first time actually I've really used these Arteza watercolours. They were a gift. I think it was Christmas gift. I can't remember. I've had them for a while. Yeah, that's kind of building up a little bit, isn't it? Right, so is this face dried now? Yeah, I'll go in with the face with the... what was the lightest colour? Peaches and Cream. Peaches and Cream we'll go in with. So, I'll see if I can get rid of some of these. Peaches and Cream. Right, we'll pop that down here as well. Try up here, try and get rid of some of these harsh, oh, you're not in shot there, sorry, and get rid of some of these harsh blend lines. I should think it'll blend in. So I'm just going over the whole area with the Peaches and Cream. Oh, there we go, that smoothed that out a little bit. Hopefully, once the water goes on it, it will be fine. So, and our neck as well, we'll go over the neck area to smooth it, and then I'll maybe go back in a bit with just a touch of the darker shade, just to deepen up those shadows a teeny tiny bit. Gosh, there's quite quite a lot of water coming out of there. Right, I think, I don't know if I can just get it off my pencil, just do it that way. I really don't want all this harshness here either. Oh, thank you very much, Leslie. Like I say, I'm just playing with these watercolours today. There's not really much you could have done with the hair though, is there? It's already lovely in purple and blue. I'll maybe get glitter out, as I think this could call for some glitter as well, I think. There being a lovely mermaid. Get some glittering on the act, I think. Oh, there we go. I think I've got rid of that harsh bit there. Oh, hi Ems. Thanks for popping in. Oh, you love her hair as well. Well, it's a bit of a cheat because the page was actually printed out those colours. I've just filled the highlight bits in with my pencil. As you can see, the ink, it was a colour printout from Color N Chics. You can also get a like grayscale as well. So like say the ink was already there, the colour. I've just added to it. Yes, that would certainly be a good idea, Leslie. Winning the lotto. If only I played it. I think I'm maybe going to have to start, I think. So I can retire early. Early retirement. And then we can colour more. Yeah, precisely. Sounds like a plan. We'll need to find a nice, rich, handsome gentleman. a nice, rich, handsome gentleman that will just let you be a lady of leisure. And says, no, darling, you don't need to work. I'll keep you. You just stay home all day and colour. And I'll feed your colouring habit as well. Yeah, that would be ideal. But again, if only. We can all dream, can't we? Oh, is this in her new book? Oh, I've not checked that out yet. I must go check it out. Yeah, I know, I'm a bit puzzled as well. I don't know whether to do it sort of a brownie colour or like a burnt sienna, sort of rusty brownie colour, or I think orange would probably be a bit too much. It looks kind of like some sort of lion fish or something to me. So yeah, I'm really not sure myself. Like I say, I'm just absolutely winging this. Just now. Just having to play with these watercolours, just winging it. So like I say, it's also for the event in the Facebook group as well. So obviously, if I don't like it when it's finished, I could always do another one. Just had a wee play though with these watercolours, so quite happy playing away here. This paper's not liking this water very well, to be honest. But always iron my page when I've done. I've done that before now. I've done watercolours and the page is all crinkled. I've got the iron out. Just on a low setting, and you pop a wee towel or something over the top of your page, and then just get your iron. Get your iron and iron your page. I think I will pop, looking at the camera, I'll pop a bit more apricot down in her chin, I think. Her face looks a little bit wishy-washy. Mind you, I think your face would probably look wishy-washy if you'd been down in the in the water, however long you're living in the water for. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at my colours in a wee sec, Leslie. Just Leslie and M's, just gonna try and figure out what colour I want to do the fish. Like I say, I might actually go in with normal pencils, I think, once this is dry. Well, I'll just see how it turns out, see if I'm happy with it, and then if not, I may just go over with normal pencils. So we'll carry on with this bit down here. Just add a bit of darker in there again, a bit of coral. Yeah, I bought the PDF yeah, they're absolutely stunning. I think she's outdone herself this time as Daria. She's, to be honest, I only bought Daria's images for the mermaid this year. I haven't gone done my usual and bought every single image, but I've not actually seen a lot, to be honest, this year. I think Christine Cairns got an image or two out, and of course these ones from Daria. I've really not seen a lot of artists taking part, because obviously the big event that Shelley, the usual event, the streamers, that's not happened this year for Mermaid. So yeah. And unfortunately, budget's a bit tight at the moment as well, so I've not been able to get an awful lot, but I've just been using what images I had. As to be honest, I've got lots and lots and lots that I'm back in with the apricot. Yeah, I've got lots and lots and lots that are getting neglected. So just basically working my way through what I've already got. No, I absolutely love these. They're stunning. I would love to do them a bit more justice than I do. But I do try. Oh, I'd dump his ass, Leslie. Honestly, I would. If I found somebody that, I know that sounds harsh, but I would. If I found a rich guy that would feed my colouring habit and my diamond painting habit. You'd have to be really good looking though. Yeah, it'd have to be. ideally a Jensen Ackles look-alike. Or Jensen Ackles himself. Yeah, but no, I'd kick my other half's ass to the curb, I think. I know that sounds harsh, but he just moans. He just moans at my pile of colouring supplies and diamond paintings and things. He's not very encouraging at all. He doesn't say, oh, and then he doesn't say, oh, you go put your feet up and do a bit of colouring and I'll do this, I'll cook your dinner, I'll do this. Nah, I don't get any of that. I don't get pampered or anything at all. Oh, lovely Ems. Yeah, I love Christine Carn and Jennifer Zimmerman. Yeah, I love their work as well. Just as well he's not actually listening to this conversation as well. He's at his work and he'd like say, no danger of him watching my stream back either, so it's fine. Oh, as long as my as long as my daughter doesn't want to watch my stream, because she sometimes does. She'll say, "Mummy, what have you been doing today? Can I see?" So sometimes she watches back with me, but oh, my mic's a bit crackly, is it? I'm just using my phone. Is that okay now? Is that better? It's just the mic on my phone. Does that sound a bit better, Ems? I don't know if there's any way I can change it, to be honest. Right, I'll do a little bit more on her lips. I'll try and get that a bit more vibrant, I think. On her eye. I'll zoom it in a little bit again. Is it still crackly, Ems? Gosh, I've been on over an hour already. Time certainly flies. I'll be on for about another half hour, I think, and then that'll be my usual couple of hours where we've had a lovely chat and a hangout while I've been playing. Oh, still the same. Oh, I'm just using my phone mic. I don't know. It's usually okay. I have got another mic I can plug in. I don't know whether that'll make a difference. I can certainly give it a try. the lavender in her eye there. I may actually go in there with ordinary pencils once that's dry, I think. And pop a bit of the lavender in her eyebrow as well. Right, let's see. Yeah, I probably need to put a bit more definition in those lips as well, I think. And get some. Right, now what to do with this fish? And then, of course, we've got these spines as well up her back, haven't we? Right. I'm just looking at these. Sorry for the clattering again. Just looking at these colours I've got here with these Artezas. Bring it out again while we decide. I've got my Arteza swatch. See, I've got like there's the rust orange and there's the burnt ochre. There's them sort of kind of colours. I don't know how that would go with that though. Oh, we've got all these gorgeous ones here. There's a copper. I don't know if you can see there. There's a copper and a gold. Like maybe raw sienna, raw umber kind of colours. I'll maybe do the cinnamony kind of colours, I think. The burnt ochre and I'll put ginger down first, I think. Try ginger. And then we'll mix the cinnamon and the burnt ochre and things, I think. Where are we? Oh, there's the ginger. So I'll pop. Right, I'll just zoom it in again. So I'm just gonna go use ginger. Just gonna go all over this fishy with the ginger. Just for now, and then we'll activate it and with the water, and then we'll see. See how things go. Coral tones, yeah, I'll maybe pop a wee bit of coral in as well, yeah. That sounds good. Maybe on the fins or something. Oh, Jensen, you don't know. Oh, Jensen Ackles, he plays Dean Winchester in Supernatural. And he's absolutely to die for. He's so handsome and he's just amazing. He's just such a, I don't know, and he sings and he acts and he's got a gorgeous family. He's going to be in the Boys TV series soon as well, which I absolutely can't wait for. Because I love that. I love the Boys. Sammy's a big fan of Jensen as well, Leslie. And I think a lot of other people are as well. He's fantastic. Him and Jared. But if you don't watch Supernatural, then, but no, he's in that. Which I have been watching for there's 15 seasons of Supernatural. So it's been going for 15 years. And it just finished. This year. Season 15. Completed the show. I haven't got that far yet though. It's one of my absolute faves. It's Supernatural. So you should, if you like sort of paranormal, sort of monster hunting, with a bit of comedy and things thrown in at times. Yeah, and obviously heartbreaking moments as well at times. Because it's a lot of family orientated. But yeah, it's really good. I love it. So right, so we'll just activate this and see what this brings us. Again, I think the purple is actually running as well. Again, just being very kinda, I won't say rough, but just not kinda haphazard. I think that's the word, isn't it? Just to get the tones. So this is just to get the base, just to see what this turns out like. But I don't think it's too bad. I think again the shading that's already there seems to be adding to it. I think that's the beauty a lot of the time with the grayscale. You don't really need to overthink it. You can just oh, no problem, Ems. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for popping in. It's very much appreciated. Nice to have spoken to you with you today as well. Yeah, I need to go get my Littly soon. Not till 3 o'clock though. So I've still got a little bit of time to have a play about. So there we go. So that was the ginger. I don't think that's too bad. But I'll just sort of need to, I think it's blending in a little bit too much with her skin tone though, so I might need to, obviously need to build on that. So I think whilst that's going to dry, what other kind of tones have I got? It's actually coral and salmon pink, but again I'll probably maybe try a bit of orange. I've got rust orange, maybe try a bit of that. No, that's vermilion, that's a bit too red, I would say. And I've got the blood orange, that's another one I could try maybe. Oh, there's the... Maybe try those two. So we shall try the blood orange first of all. I'll try a bit of that. I think that's kind of dried a teeny bit. Just dabbing it in. Definitely having a play here now. And I'll try and pop this in the darker areas and we'll see what... Whoops, a bit on the fin there, never mind. Kind of differentiate a little bit. Oh, morning Mary, how are you today? Thank you so much for popping in. I'm having a play with watercolours this morning, as you can see. I don't do it very often. Hi Tonya, how are you? Thank you for popping in as well. Lovely to see some new people here today. Oh, 7 AM. Oh, that's early, Mary. Mind you, I've been up since that time as well. But it's now, what time is it here? 10 past 12 in the afternoon. Round about lunchtime usually for me, roughly, so... Oh, it looks amazing. Thank you very much, Mary. Like I say, just playing. If it doesn't turn out okay, I can always print it off again. Start again. So hope you're doing okay. Hope everybody's well. Hope you're having a, well, good morning so far. Even though you've only just woke up. Sounds good, sounds good. Just having morning coffee. Oh, I've put a bit too much on there. I'm just trying to make this fish stand out a little bit from our skin. I sort of did it like a gingery colour, but it was a bit like too similar to the skin tone, so I'm just trying to bring him out a little bit. It's actually not turned out too bad. I was kind of a bit daunted because the ink was in colour. Rather than grayscale. So I don't know if you've seen these images from Daria Draws, but these are the ones she's done for Mermaid. This was already the ink. I don't know if you can tell now because I've actually coloured it in, but you better actually on the hair, the ink, I actually printed it out in colour. So this was actually, all the purple and the blue was actually already there. But she also has it in a normal grayscale here. Like I say, this was printed in purple, so it's absolutely stunning. So pick up the fish. I know, well, I'm trying. So there's different ones. She's actually got 4 different images. So this is another one. I'll try and, oh, wrong way. Yeah, this is another one. This is called Ocean Breeze, and you'll see it's printed out blue. I just thought it'd be nice for a bit of fun, for a change, rather than the grayscale. So there's another one, Ocean Dreams. And then she's got crabs and mermaid. So that's another one she's done, and the little crabs are up on her head and her shoulder. So that's another one. And then she's also done this one. This is Parisian Mermaid. So it looks like she's got a little berry on, made out of a scallop shell. And again she's done that in colour as well, so you can print that off in colour. So I know, aren't they just, Mary? They're absolutely stunning. Like I say, those are the only ones that I've actually bought for Mermaid this year, to be honest, because my funds are a little bit tight, and I thought, no, I still want to take part in Mermaid. So, and I absolutely fell in love with these images when I saw them from Daria. So I just had to have them. Like I say, they're the only ones I've actually got. Gonna have to go to Etsy. Yeah, I'll leave the that was in the pack of 4, and I'll pop the link in the description when I get chance after I've streamed. Or I think it could be in the links in my previous video. For my bag, what's in my bag, in my colouring bag. Because I'm pretty sure I was showing them off in there. Oh, they most certainly are, yeah. That's the trouble, you get spoiled for choice though, don't you? All these artists work so hard to give us all these gorgeous pictures, and yeah, sometimes there's not enough time in the day to do them. I don't watch a lot of TV either, to be honest. It's just there in the background when I'm doing colouring. Yeah, it's not enough time for both, is there? But if there's something that I have to concentrate on, I can't watch and do my colouring at the same time. I'm terrible like that. I'm just sort of building up the colour here with rust orange. So that's looking a little bit more, I can distinguish it a little bit more from our skin now. I'll do a little bit in the tail, just flick it out. I'm actually preferring just taking the pigment off the pencil with my water brush and just doing it that way, rather than using the palette. I can control it a little bit better. I'll just kind of go over this, and then I don't know what that little bit is there, if that's a little bit of fin or something, or I'm a bit confused. Right, so I've got blood orange here. This will probably be a little bit brighter. Brighten him up a little bit. And there we go. I don't know what that is. I'm a bit confused with that bit there, if that's a piece of fin or something. Yeah, I'm finding it a lot easier, Mary. I was putting it on my aquarelle board, on my Caran dashboard, but didn't seem to work. I think I was putting too much water down, but you can see it's still a little bit crinkly, my page. See, still a little bit crinkly with the water, but yeah, like I say, I've seen myself ironing a page before now, so I might end up doing it with this page. I don't think it's really made for water media. I needed to get a bit thicker cardstock, but then if I do it, probably, well, I know it won't go through my printer. That's the only problems, isn't it? Because I think this is only 160 gram or something, so it's a bit... You love the crinkle. I do usually, but I find it sometimes distorts the image though if it crinkles up too much. So I'm just hopefully try not to let it do that, not to put too much water down. Oh, it's alright, sorry guys, they're just checking the time. So I think I shall be loving you and leaving you all shortly, in about 10 or 15 minutes. because unfortunately I have got adulting to deal with, because I need to get some lunch and do some housework before I go pick up my little from school. Make sure everywhere's ship shape for her coming home. And then I'm not sure whether I will finish this. I might actually finish this, do an upload, finish it on an upload, and then it's on, I finished it with you, rather than do another stream with it. Exactly, Mary, boo for adulting. You don't like adulting. You want to play and colour and diamond paint. Well, I know I certainly do anyway. I don't want to be an adult. I want to stay in my own little world with my pencils and my pages. Definitely. Let's try and get a little bit darker under here. Might actually go in with a little bit of black, although I could probably spoil it if I do that. To make it a little bit more definition. Probably go in with my normal pencils, I think, afterwards, just to bring some of these fins and things out on his face. Yeah, so that's him done so far. What colour eyes do fish have? Do they have orange eyes or do they have... I haven't a clue. Or do they just have black eyes, dark eyes? So... So there we go. That's... Sorry, I'm just trying to get you better. So that's as far as I've got. Trying to get more of her on the camera so you can see her better. So yeah, so that's as far as I've got with this. So I'll do the rest. I'll film the rest of it. You can't think of fish eye colour either, Mary. I know, I'll have to Google it, I think. So yeah, so that's as far as I've got with her today. I'll do an upload. I think I'll finish her off, and I'll pop another video on. Oh, thank you very much, Mary. Thank you again. I can't say thank you enough to everybody that's popping in and taking part. So yeah, it's lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see everybody that's managed to join today. Absolutely love you all keeping me company when I'm colouring. So hopefully I will be back with you next Friday. Fingers crossed. I may try and schedule another stream later in the week. I don't know, I'll see, because I don't know whether to try and do another live stream to finish her off, like I say, or just do an upload. I'll decide. I'll have a think about it over a cuppa and some lunch, and then hopefully I'll let you know what I decide. So I think I've not done a bad job with her today, with my limited play with my watercolours. Oh, no problem, Tanya. Thank you very much for joining me today. Such an early time in the morning as well. 7 AM. Oh, yeah, it takes me a while to wake up. I couldn't go straight on a stream when I wake up, but although I would really like to. So yeah, so we'll do a bit more work on her, and either on another live or on an upload. Yep, so thank you for joining, everybody. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and take care, and we'll hopefully catch each other again very soon. Okay, so take care. Bye bye for now. Bye.